Welcome to Pickleball Journey. Today we are talking about the drop serve. We'll give you tips on how to hit it and when to hit it.
Let's get into it. All right, we're gonna get right into the drop serve. A couple rules first off. When you're dropping, it has to be a drop. You can't throw it down or bounce it, and you can't toss it up. So you're dropping it and just letting it go. That's the first rule. The other rule that kind of helps us out is that when you drop the ball, all the other rules that apply to a serve don't matter. So you can hit down on it, right? You don't have to have the paddle below the wrist, right? And it doesn't even have to be below the waist if you can get it high enough, depending on how tall you are. So the way I do it is I like to get the ball as high as I can so that I can get the ball bouncing as high as I can. So I'll kind of get on my tiptoes and reach up, and then I'll have my paddle back nice and high, and then I'll drop it to get some height, and then come through the shot. So that enables me to get that ball at least to my waist, or maybe even just a little bit higher, so I can actually come down and through on it so we can get a little more power on it. So I'll show that one more time. So nice and high on my tiptoes, drop it, and I come through it. And as you can see from the back camera, that's really low and skiddy through the ball. Now, for beginners, this is a great serve because it resembles every other shot that bounces, right? We're not normally taking it out of the air. So this is a great serve to start with. And then you can work your way either to out of the air, but if you just master this one, this is a great serve to have.
Hey guys, if you're enjoying this content, be sure to smash the like button. It really does help us out.
All right, so we're gonna talk about some tactics when it comes to the drop serve. If you've mastered both the drop serve and out of the air serve, you can actually use both in the game interchangeably to be able to get the timing of your opponent off. I've done it before and it works. So, and it also depends on the player and how good they are as well. So the time that it takes between dropping it and then hitting the ball into the court, and then hitting another serve that's just out of the air and then through, there's so much, it's a shorter time in the motion between those two different serves. So your opponent is going to be thrown off a little bit timing wise. So if you want to try this out in your gameplay as a little strategy to try to throw your opponent off and see if that works for you, go ahead and try that. It's something I've tried and has worked.
All right, so with this drop serve, a couple other tips. If you're a more advanced player, there's a few things that we can bring into this serve. So we can, the first one is you can slice down hard at it. And the second one is you can really get low and rip through it with topspin. So I'll show a couple examples. This is the one where we're doing the cut at it. Again, same rules apply. You can hold it up high, and we're just really cutting hard at it. And this, again, this is for the people that are practicing this, more advanced, and are gonna be able to mix this up in gameplay. So again, one more. You're really chopping at that. That was a really bad one. We'll do one more here. There you go. You're just keeping that nice and compact, slicing through it. The second one here is gonna replicate a forehand. So you're really gonna get low. You're trying to get to where almost you're hitting above the ball. So you're getting a good ball flight, and the higher you drop it, the higher it's gonna bounce. So we'll do a couple here. And you're really getting low. Think about a forehand, think about Tyson McMuffin, or what is it, McTyson? McGuffin. That was on purpose. All right, here we go. And you're really ripping through that with that low bend. Again, this is gonna be more for the advanced players that are able to practice this more often.
Quick shout out to Frometh. They got paddles and gear. Check them out in the description below. We got a discount code for you guys.